I'm not even going to show you the new releases this time because I want it to be a surprise. These things look incredible. Hey everybody, it's Tom. It's FANzine Live. We are taking a look at new releases today. Got two releases for you. One is from Cartoon Crossroads Columbus. The other is one that came in through I believe it was an award-winning book or award-winning zine from MICE, the Massachusetts Independent Comic Expo. But I picked it up through the Radiator Comics distributor, distro service, I think they call themselves. And I'm going to share both of those with you. The theme today, though, is zines that don't take the same formats that we're used to seeing. We're used to seeing magazines. We're used to seeing books. They flip from page to page, or if they're Japanese, they go back the other way. But in this case, we are looking at people who are thinking way outside the box and using the paper, using the physical attribute of the zine to be something totally different. And I give you, if you look here, it's all folded up, a zine called Animal Painter. And as you can see, a lot of cutting done here. This is done by, let me get the card out. This is done by an individual named A.T. Pratt. I'll put information in the show notes, obviously, because he's got a ton of stuff. His stuff isn't necessarily the cheapest. You can tell that it takes a lot of work to pull it together. Looks like risograph or risograph printing. So it's gone through a few times because you got a green layer. Well, probably the green is blue, but you got blue, yellow, and red, all done in different levels and styles. But anyway, this is a neat piece, and it's a simple story, but I wanted to share it with you. And he does it panel by panel, and you can see he starts with panel 1. You've got the elephant being hunted in the jungle, I guess you would say. Notice, of course, that everything is kind of framed and got very fun stuff on the inside, in between the panels, and lots of nice borders and kind of fun stuff. He threw a palm tree down here. Really creative. So, okay, we've hunted the elephant. The elephant is caught. And so we now go to the man paying the hunters for the elephant. That's impressive. And of course, this is where the money is. So he's got the crown. We go to panel 4, and the man discovers that the elephant likes to paint, as you can see back from panel 2. He's very talented. There's money to be made. And so the man, thinking he's going to get lots of money, sets the elephant to work. He's extremely creative. Money is going up. I love the side images that accompany the thing. It's a really creative way of doing the cartooning to tell a story like this. As you can see, our elephant now has got his work on display. It looks like it's an auction because you got people holding up dollars. Then we go down to here, and the elephant looks like he's getting to be skin and bones, and he's getting whipped by the man to try to keep drawing. Don't stop. In fact, in this case, look at the angry man here with maybe a pit bull or something like that. I love the combinations here. Question mark. What next? What happened? Well, the elephant left, I guess you would say, and left a thing saying, "Up yours," to the man. The artist escaped. This guy's taking his dog for a walk. And it ends up with the man chasing the elephant who is escaping back into the jungle. This is a 2018 piece. I just noticed this. But Mr. Pratt's still selling it. And I've got to tell you, this is one of his least expensive, but more importantly, one of his least sophisticated zines. He is just a master at playing with the idea of what paper can deliver. Never seen anything like this. Love it to pieces. So, Animal Painter. And Animal Painter, heck of a piece. Very well done. Information will be in the show notes. We're going to get up a little closer this time to take a look at Share Content, which is a mini comic size magazine, zine, from it was released, I believe, at the Massachusetts Independent Comic Expo. It was an award winner from there. And it's put out by a Jillian King in 2024. Neat zine. And in the same way that Animal Painter played with the concept of what you can do with the paper, Jillian does the same thing with Share Content, just using maybe the, I guess you would say the tropes, the visual tropes of a comic, and you can see that she's going to have some fun with this. Extremely creative. It's not a hardcover, but it's a cardstock, slightly smaller than mini comic grade. My guess is so she could trim off and make some nice, beautiful bleeds. Full color interior, as you can see. But I just love this book to pieces. Starts I can share, and you can see that she's getting ready to go on to a video chat. And I like just the little tiny dot of the video camera, which then makes it interesting and makes it make sense. Then you've got her looking out the window as she's waiting. Eyes closed, now open to looking out the window. And I'm going to point out to you, hopefully you can see, this is translucent paper. And so we've got some really interesting creative use of paper in here as well. And then you've got these little nuggets of page that she uses as well to advance her story. So you can see that. And then she says, I think. Then we flip the page and she's looking at the trees again. I think there's a lag as she's getting bored and waiting. Oh, sorry, go ahead. And so we've got 3 different shots of trees, which taken together have a lot of layering, and you can see through, and it gets thinner and thinner. And then finally, sorry, go ahead. Can you see my screen? So we're having a video chat. Life in the modern age. And then you can see, we tell her people are different. You got a side part, you got a center part. And so she says, yes, I can see. Now, here's where it gets really fun. Notice saddle stitching here, but then you've got 2 top saddle stitch jobs as well. So this thing flips up. And says, but there's no audio. That's okay, I can just voice over this for now. A recurring meeting, moving. 433, 432, 431. Stationed, 3 stories. I wonder how much you glimpse. Kind of a stream of consciousness type scene. Look at this. I feel bad. This is like a spoiler almost, sharing this stuff with you, because when you open this book up, it's like every page is a gift, and it's like you're opening a present each time, while imagining what lies beyond your home. I like to think you're something like me. Oh, sorry, we lost video. Let me share again. So now she's, while they're trying to get reset, she runs and does some dishes, I guess. Better now? Better. Oh, look, she's baking. So we got one doing dishes, one baking, and more of this good stuff. I consider sending a missive. I want to ask, how are the piano lessons? Does the dog wake you up at night too? Look at this. This is so cool. The fridge fills magnets, pictures, food. Looks like we're at time. Let's circle back. And of course, the kitchens are empty now. Same time next year. Now we're back to the trees. At that time, I have another call. And she's laid out her couch for free. Leave the meeting, end the meeting for all. And that's it. This is really neat. It's not a cheap book, but you can tell that the hand creation, the hand construction of this book is on a level that we're just not used to seeing with zines and mini comics. Really impressive. I can see why the mice jurors decided that this was worthy of an award. This is really something special. Jillian King, you done good. So that's it. Share content. And that ends today's new releases from FANzine Live. So I'm going to have information on both this and on Animal Painter in the show notes so that you can pick up your own copies. Highly recommend both. And I will catch you